Good morning, everybody. We got some Pokemon Sun and Moon news, and this video, like the title says, there's gonna be an update on the competitive aspect of Sun and Moon / a discussion on the competitive changes for Pokemon Sun and Moon. I know everybody's gonna have a news video and whatnot, but I'm bringing you guys here today to talk about the competitive changes, not just the whole overall. Oh, we got this, that, and this new thing, that new thing. No, I want to talk about the competitive changes. But before I do that, let's take a look at these beautiful new amazing forms. These new forms are not groundbreaking, they're not meta breaking, they're just really cool look in my opinion. I love them. We got Executor. Just look at him. Look at his giant body, his giant head. He's freaking phenomenal. I love it so much. I love Executor normally, and now that he gets a Alola form. Oh my god, yo. I love him so much. But we got Executor, Grass Dragon, Ability Frisk. Not a bad ability, not a great either, but you know what? We just got another Grass Dragon, a Dopemon, and then we got Ninetales and Vulpix, rocking the Ice Fairy typing. Phenomenal typing offensively. He looks freaking insane. Like, these new forms are way cool looking. They're gonna help than they are, like, viability wise. I think Ninetales might be the best one actually, but Snowcook is completely useless basically for the most part. And then we have Sandshrew, Sandslash. Yeah, we get a little ice team buff, I guess you could say, but these bonds typing, like Ice Steel's pretty crappy typing. Snowcloak's pretty horrible. But you can't deny how damn cool these Pokemon look. But anyway, talk about the competitive aspect of them now. We got Executive, rocking Frisk, Grass Dragon. And I don't, like I said, these mods aren't going to be groundbreaking or meta changing. But the thing is, are these Pokemon going to get a stat boost in their, whoa, voice. Are they going to get a stat boost in their base stats? Are they going to get a stat redistribution? For example, if Executive has 125 base special attack, completely making it up, I may be wrong, maybe right, I don't know, but I'm just making it up as a scenario, guys. Just making it up real quick. Say it has 125 special attack. Now, being a Grass Dragon, this thing looks a little bit more physical to me now, like more of a physical attacker. I'm gonna say they're gonna like maybe take away 40 points from special attack and put it to regular attack, so it goes from like 70 to 110, for example. Like I said, making those numbers up. Do not quote me on those numbers. Just giving you hypotheticals right now. So that's one question I have. Are they going to get a stat redistribution or a stat addition, like if that was an actual mega form where they get a base 600 instead of where their old base used to be? Now I'm hoping they get stat boost to make these Pokemon more viable. And another thing is Alola forms gonna be like, for example, if I'm versus a friend playing X or Y, can I use my Alola form Pokemon in the X and Y battle? I'm going to say no, because you can't use ORAS Megas in X and Y, but you never know what they're going to do with the update. But that's besides the point. I'm just saying, I want to know if these guys are going to get stat boost or not. That is going to be huge. Because imagine this Ninetales getting a stat boost. Being Ice Fairy, being really fast, and having a high special attack. Imagine Stab Ice Beam, Stab Moonblast, and then two fillers of your choice. I don't know what, but doesn't matter. If this thing is a boost in speed, special attack, it's gonna be phenomenal on. Ice Fairy is a huge offensive typing. The 8 times you're weak to steel, you're neutral to fairy. No, you're weak to fairy. Fire. You get a couple weaknesses, but it's alright. It's gonna be a glass cannon that hits hard, and maybe it's gonna be a phenomenal mon OU. Who knows? Like I said, you use my favorite tier. I didn't say it to you guys in this video, but you use my favorite tier. If I could get a few more UU mons, I'm gonna be the happiest kid alive. The absolute happiest kid alive. This thing's gonna be a phenomenal glass cannon protected. If it gets a stat redistribution or a stat boost, I'm gonna hope it gets a stat boost, because otherwise it's still gonna be mediocre mons. And then look at this bad boy. Like, look how cool this Sandslash looks. Ice Steel. I feel like, I don't know, would that be making it more defensive? Would that get a boost in defense, special attack, a regular attack, special defense? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. There's gonna be a lot of questions for you guys for the comments down below, but I don't know if it's gonna benefit or make it worse. Ice Steel type, if they get a stat boost, obviously gonna be better. But if they don't, is this really doing anything for the mon in general? I don't know. We're gonna assume there's gonna be at least a stat redistribution, and these mons are gonna be a lot better than their other forms. But man, oh man, the Sandslash look freaking cool. At the very least, you gotta put them at least on your team once, just to have that phenomenal that art. Just look at that art. There's no denying how good that looks. And then next up we have the Thought and the Theory has been going around for a bit. Shady's been brought up himself quite a few times. But I think they're Mega Evolutions now. Are Mega Evolutions going to be in the game? Because we see these Alola forms. I feel like these Alola forms are the start of many more Alola forms. Shouldn't say many more. Maybe like another 15 to 25 Alola forms. Because like when we first got X and Y, we didn't have that many Megas. Maybe we had like maybe 40-ish. I don't know. Though, I guess do not quote me. This is all rough, but we didn't have that many megas. And then we got more in Aura. So I'm going to say Alola forms are going to replace Mega forms. And you guys can argue in the chat. I'd love to talk it out. I want to see what you guys are thinking. But I don't think Megas are coming back solely because like, the main reason, like Shady said in his video with Shofu and whatnot, the little podcasting they did, that there's no items to be transferred. You can't transfer items. So are they really going to put every single stone back in this game, make us find every single freaking stone? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Unless like an easy way to buy them post-game or something, like maybe like for $1,000 you go to the Stone Man and he has every single Mega Stone. Like in a little underground, like, I don't know, maybe like smuggle them into the old region. I don't know, but I don't see Megas coming back. I see these Alola forms taking over the role of Megas. And then for me, I'm fine with that. I am fine. If we get cool designs like this, cool typing changes and stat buffs, that is going to be huge. That is going to change the metagame. But what's also going to change the metagame is that there's going to be no more Megas. No more of those broken, not just say broken, but no more of those like amazing Megas. You're not going to see Mega Venus running around. You're not going to see Mega Scissor running around. Getting swords and stuff and sweeping. You're not going to see Megas, even the Uber tier. You're not going to see Salamence. You're not going to see Kangaskhan in VGC. There's going to be no more Mega Kangaskhan in VGC. And that in and of itself is going to completely change the VGC meta, in my opinion at least. You guys can argue with me down below as well. I'd love to hear what you guys think. But no more Megas is going to mostly affect the VGC scene and as well as the single scene. I'm going to say the VGC scene more just because no more Kangaskhan, Mawile, Salamence. Like, those three mons are very overused right now in the VGC scene. And also, if that's the case, there's going to be no more primals. That's a whole different topic. But getting back on point, like I was saying, guys, I don't think there's going to be no more Megas. There's going to be no more Megas in this game. Alola forms, we expect to see, like, we got more news coming August 12th. I'm going to say there's going to be another 3 Alola forms revealed. A little guess. And then overall, we're going to get around 25 Alola forms. And that would be awesome. I would love that. I'll just see some Pokemon, then they get a Mega Love, get in a Alola form, and that's going to be freaking dope. And you can't use logic here, because, like, why is a ground-type Sandshrew getting a boost in the tropical region? Who knows? Who cares? I just love what the direction they're heading with this game. Because, like, you can't be like, oh, this Pokemon's going to get, and is not going to get a Alola form, because it makes no sense. We have a Sandshrew, a ground-type, getting a Alola form boost in the tropical region. Ground and tropics. You get the desert, you get, like, a polar opposites. Literally complete opposites. So you can't be, like, you can't use logic of which Pokemon are going to get Alola forms. You can only just see what the Pokemon Company and Nintendo are going to do. Because, like, there's no logic. There's no logic against the Pokemon. So, with that being said, no Megas. Let me know what you guys think. And my last and next point, we have new attacks. Gigavolt Havoc. Cursey, I just picture his face. That's why I made this thing right here. But, man, we got new attacks. We got a Gigavolt Havoc. We got Bloom Doom. What a freaking name. Bloom Doom. We got Inferno something and like some water move as well. Now the thing is, they show the starter Pokemon, and of course their mascot Pikachu's gonna get one. Get these attacks. Are these attacks gonna be on every single Pokemon? I mean, not every single Pokemon. Are viable to like every single, maybe third stage Pokemon? Like how Mega Evolution was, like only available for final form Pokemon? Or is it only gonna be for the starters and Pikachu and who knows what else? Because it's like it says, these starter Pokemon and then Rockruff have like a little thing to unlock in them. Is this what they're talking about? These new attacks? And how much is going to change competitive play? If we have Pokemon running around using these broken attacks, they're going to like do like 90% of your HP bar every time, unless you resist it, of course. Is it going to make a huge difference? Like, obviously, if you get an Oko, like, these attacks are going to suck completely. It's going to be like, oh, Pokemon's going to drop dead, no matter what I do here. But the thing is, if it's only on the 3 starters, the new starters, and Pikachu, or if it's only in every single starter Pokemon in general, from Charmander to Litten, the whole entire line of starters, is it really going to change the metagame? Maybe because if Charizard gets that new attack, Blastoise, Venusaur, like, gets new attacks, that could be huge. That could be huge. But if only these little dippy Pokemon, only the 3 starters now, plus Pikachu, ain't gonna be a big difference. Plus, it takes away your item. Or I'm gonna assume it takes away your item. You need an item to use it. Like, it's gonna be like the new version of gems. Like we had normal gem, fire gem, whatever gem in the previous generation. Now we're going to have this new item that gets consumed maybe, and it's a one-time use. That's another thing. Is it going to be a one-time use attack? Is it going to be a multiple use attack? Is it going to be you attack, you recharge, like Frenzy Plan, like those type of attacks? Like, what is it going to be? What I think, guys, it's going to be like a gem, where you attack, consume it, dunzo. Once per, once per duel. Once per game. You can only use, my inner Yu-Gi-Oh coming out there. You can only use this attack. And then, which is fine, which is balanced in my opinion. As long as it's, like, not stat breaking, like 150 base power, no accuracy, 100% accuracy. And then, and like some good side effect, like paralysis, burn, paralyzed, whatever it may be for the attack type. So what do you guys think? Do you think it's going to be a consumption attack, one and done? Do you think it's only for the starters? Do you think only the starters and Pikachu? Do you think only the whole entire starter lineage? Or is every single Pokemon, like every single last stage Pokemon, able to use this attack? But for example, if you want Feraligatr to use a new water attack, are you going to sacrifice the Life Orb D-Dance set for this new attack and this new item that makes you use this attack? Is it worth? Who knows, guys? Let me know what you're thinking competitive-wise down below, how these changes are going to affect the game. Let me know about Alola forms. Are Megas gone? Are Alola forms a new thing? Let me know, guys. I really want to talk this out with you guys. I love discussion, especially competitive discussion. So, guys, please talk to me in the comments down below. As always, I am Nips. Love your faces. Leave your thoughts down below in the comments, and I'll catch you guys later.